Well, for years now, we've been telling you about African-American cemeteries across the Tampa Bay area that have been erased and in some cases destroyed.
Today, a new report presented to the Hillsborough County Commission shows there could be even more from a variety of backgrounds that are missing from the current record. So 10 Investigates Emerald Morrow sits down one-on-one with the researcher who uncovered possible new findings.
As Dave Kent coaches the baseball stars of the future.
Nice.
The former pro player reflects on what he recalls from the past.
I've received headstones all over the property, probably 200 or 300 headstones on that whole area.
He's talking about near the old Persimmon Hill golf course where he used to play, a golf course now covered by Pepin Distributors off East MLK in Tampa. Research suggests it was once part of a well-known cemetery in the area.
I would like to know what happened to those people's grave sites.
So would Dr. Erin Kimmerle.
So this wall is showing a map basically of all the sites.
Dr. Kimmerle is a forensic anthropologist at USF. Commissioners hired her back in 2020 to find erased, abandoned, and destroyed cemeteries related to county property, after a number of other discoveries under apartments, schools, and businesses. Today, she presented her latest findings.
There's 4 sites that we looked at that were related to county-owned properties. One of them is the Lewis Cemetery. It's a family burial ground out in the eastern part of the county.
This historic map shows the approximate location near Fishhawk Creek. Today, it's heavily wooded, making it hard to search.
The second is the Kearney Memorial Site, which is a known memorial site, but it was really what we call a boundary issue. So a lot of the historic mapping showed it near, but in a different location.
But the other 2 raise bigger concerns.
We looked at a parcel of property that was sold from Myrtle Hill Cemetery.
The same location where Dave Kent says he remembers seeing graves near that old golf course.
At a point in time, there were over 55 acres of Myrtle Hill Cemetery that were sold and parceled out. A number of businesses have been since built on those different parcels, and there was an easement that is related to the road that falls to the county.
This map shows Myrtle Hill Cemetery today. You can see how much smaller it is compared to the historic maps of the past. Currently, Pepin Distributors sits on what was once marked as cemetery land. So does this family dollar.
The land deeds say that the land was a cemetery when it was initially sold.
And there's the Marty Colin Cemetery off Columbus Drive, where there have been reports about possible graves under a strip mall and the county road.
In the case of like the Marty Cemetery, the question was, did they move the burials, not whether or not they were ever there in the first place.
Questions Kimmerle hopes her updated research will help answer so the county can help solve this grave dilemma. Emerald Morrow, 10 Investigates.
And 10 Investigates has reached out to both companies mentioned in that report. Pepin Distributors says it's looking into the new findings. We have not heard yet back from Family Dollar's parent company. We'll let you know if that changes and what steps, if any, they'll take to search for those possible graves. Dr. Kimmerle's research is part of a new exhibit that opens next month. To learn more about it and to see continuing coverage of forgotten cemeteries, head to 10tampabay.com/erased.